Hey guys, this is Zatoichi13. This is another gameplay tip for Parasite Eve 2. I'm right now doing some off-camera gameplay for the Let's Play, making up for a mistake I made. Today I'm going to be covering some weapon tips. What weapons to use, what weapons not to use. Some weapons it's a matter of preference. For the M4A1 hammer, this comes with a very high recommendation for me, as you saw in the last segment. It stuns enemies and does damage. Some enemies are actually dealt extra damage because of their weakness to electricity-based attacks. And it's just great. You get kind of a 1-2 punch going. You hit them with the hammer, get a couple bursts in with the M4 until they get up, and hit them with the hammer again. Other attachments for the M4A1 that are feasible to get are the pike, which is a flamethrower, a little compact flamethrower you attach to the bottom of the barrel. It's a pretty decent weapon. I prefer using the hammer or the M203 over that myself. But it also uses fuel for its ammo source, and fuel and batteries are free from any BP vendor. So all you have to do is go back to the BP vending machine in the shelter, or Mr. Douglas, and he'll refill your batteries and fuel for free. The M203, it's a most gamers would know what an M203 is. It's a grenade launcher that you sling under the barrel of an assault rifle, which I'm pretty sure a lot of these extra attachments that don't actually exist were inspired by, like the pike and the javelin laser gun and whatnot. The M203 makes carrying around your grenade launcher a little bit easier because it's attached to your assault rifle. You can just carry it around and use it as an assault rifle if you're in a little bit of a hurry and expecting a boss fight or powerful enemies, and you just have your grenade launcher there at the ready. It is a little bit slower than the grenade pistol, so if your focus is just the boss, I'd recommend just using the grenade pistol. But if you need the assault rifle for maybe like a small add-on enemy or something on the side that you don't need to waste a grenade round on, then I recommend using the M203. As far as alternate grenade rounds go, like the riot rounds and the airburst rounds are not as potent, but they're good for area effect. Riot rounds, I don't think I've actually ever even tried using riot rounds. I don't think they even do any damage. But I think I tried them once and didn't like them. But maybe I'll pick up a pack of them during the Let's Play, and we'll see how effective they are, because it's been a long time. I remember I started playing this game back when I was in middle school, so I can't possibly remember every little detail about it. Another thing I haven't been doing throughout the Let's Play are these flare items. They inflict darkness onto enemies in their area of effect. But my favorite use for them is killing bats, because for some reason simple road flares kill bats. Death Grip's uprooting potato chip. Hold on a second here. That's good. Thank you. Alright, back on topic. Yeah, for some reason a simple road flare just kills a swarm of bats. I'm not sure how that works, but we'll go with it. Right? And if I can kill moths with a flashlight, I guess I can kill bats with a flare. I've already demonstrated the usefulness of the M9. This is one of the very few melee weapons you get in the game. And this one you can actually attach to a gun, which makes it even more useful. So if you're just deciding to conserve ammo, you don't have to switch back and forth. That's the main thing about all of these attachments for the M4A1 is convenience. So, as far as submachine guns go, I actually prefer the 950 over the MP5A5. Simply because if you play your game right, you get the 950 for free, and the MP5 you actually have to buy later in the game. And you also have to upgrade its capacity with a submachine gun clip holder, whereas this already comes with a 100 round capacity by default. It does have a slower rate of fire, and it doesn't have the attached flashlight, but I kind of value convenience over rate of fire and utility. So, but I do recommend maybe trying to get the MP5A5 if you did not save Flint and you did not get the M950. The M93R for just the basic handguns of the game, I recommend it over the P08 and the P99, P229. I'm so sorry. So for the simple fact, I prefer a little bit of having extra firepower over utility. But once again, that's all matter of preference, because with the P08 you get the snail clip, so you have a higher capacity than normal handguns, and with the P229 you have the flashlight and the silencer, which is also a nice little bonus. What else do we have to cover? As far as shotguns go, the the SP12 is just pretty basic. It's, just point, shoot, cock the gun, shoot again. It's 7 rounds. It's pretty basic. It's better. It's obviously better than the PA3, and the other shotgun. The other two shotguns in the game are the AS12 and the Gunblade. Which you only get from you only get the Gunblade from getting an S rating at the end of the game. But if maybe in the future, if I get a save file that has the Gunblade on it, I'll maybe do a more in-depth weapon review. The AS12 is actually in some ways better than the grenade launcher for boss fights, because if you load it up with R slugs, you can just tear enemies apart. You get a 20 round drum clip with with firing on semi-auto, and the rifled slugs, just the amount of damage you can unleash firing 20 rifled slugs at semi-auto is just phenomenal. So keep that in mind. By the way, I forgot to make a note of the Gray Stalker earlier in the game actually drops 10 rifled slugs for you, so hold on to those for when you get the AS12 later, because even when you actually have the ability to buy rifled slugs, they're pretty goddamn expensive. Firefly rounds are nice. They inflict damage over time. Fire-based damage, so if you have an enemy that's weak to fire, that's always good. Is there anything else I need to cover? There is a 44 Magnum weapon in the game, the Mongoose. You only get it if Rupert shows up at the end of the game, and I think that's through saving Flint and Pierce that you get the Mongoose. I haven't got a real chance to work with it as much as I'd like to, because you only get it for the last chapter of the game when you do get it. But it does do a ton of damage, and you get a special 44 Magnum Maeda round. It's called Maeda round. It's named after the character of the same name from the first game, the scientist you meet. He actually made them custom made for you, and they inflict extra damage to NMCs, which is really, really nice. It's great for dropping enemies. But alright, I think I've rambled on a little bit too long here, so I'm gonna leave you guys with that. Hope this gameplay tip helped a little bit. Thanks for watching, and as always, continue watching the Parasite Eve 2 Let's Play and subscribe to BroAdventures. Have fun!